it's not too overblown. Another update. My autism, Asperger's neurotypical people vlog. Okay, we got a poem about a mother with a child, a mother who's a doctor. Helping people in Africa, I believe it was. And she's got a poem for her, or from her autistic son. Sorry, I heard a strange whooping noise in the back. But yeah, I'm going to listen to the poem.
For anyone who's trying to parent the minefield that is a child with special needs, I pen this in an emotional moment. This child of mine, who hates being called boy or kid, is wired differently to you and me, this child of mine. He doesn't like loud noises, or dark spaces, or strangers touching his head. His brain can see in an instant the pattern, the layout, the solution to a puzzle. He can tell you every gun invented, the year, the range, the caliber. But he cannot tie his shoelaces at 11. He reads the periodic table for pleasure, loves fusion and nanotechnology and CRISPR. But he cannot tell the time from a clock face. He is different, this child of mine, has no filters, speaks his mind, has no pause button, but he hugs me and tells me that he loves me every day. He has triggers, this child of mine, open mouth chewing, enclosed spaces, broken routines, but he'll rescue drowning insects every time. He is different, this child of mine, a challenge, a frustration, a despair, but his humour makes me laugh every day. He is different, this child of mine. He is loving, he is kind, he is generous. But the world judges, sees only the outbursts and overreactions. He is different, this child of mine. His name is Tristan, not boy, not kid. I hope that his road through life will be one of kindness and understanding.
Okay. Interesting. Learning neuroscience at nanotechnology at 10. That's interesting. Although, with the right support, it's so dark at the moment, because, neurotypicals have this fascination with certain subjects. Although I don't think we're all wired for visual learning like this, like this guy Tristan. On a neurological scale, as neurotypicals, we have, I guess, if you focus on the hyper-focus on stuff that we really like, then that makes sense.
Our readers says, my concern is the hyper-focus. My son gets obsessive about a subject and he can spend months only talking, playing, and in general dealing with his obsession nonstop. Would trying to restrict him help, and what strategies do you recommend?
Okay. Well, I think that, you know, we have our people with on the spectrum who tend to have these really intense interests. And as Jennifer was saying, this is something we can get involved with as a family. We can use it as something positive, but we have to make it also something social, because sometimes it becomes something that they only do on their own. And so we need to bring in that.
But yeah, him solving puzzles is supposed to be a visual thing that most autistic people have. But there's a guy in my meetup, my autism meetup group, that he says he doesn't have the visual thing. I thought we all as neurotypicals had the meetup thing. Well, that's kind of interesting. Poem was okay. Here's a poem laid out. Yeah, most neurotypicals kind of like to be quite blunt. In other words, straightforward. Speaks one's mind. What is this? Don't know how they enclose spaces though. Broken routines? I mean, that could easily, I think for most neurotypicals, broken routines can find... Why is this so dark? Such a light sensitive camera. Yeah, I couldn't tie my shoelace when I was really young. Don't know, I can't remember if I could do it by 11 though. But yeah. Okay. So these are supposed to be skills, teachable abilities and skill sets in the workplace. So for the client, for the employee, they try and find what skills their employers, sorry, the employee, tries to find skills in the employee. Yeah, for specialist skills. Okay, so typewriting. My nan used to be a typewriter. She used to type, I don't know, like 200 words a minute or something like that. Yeah, because it says being able to... Lifting a certain amount of weight, speaking more than one language, yeah, sure. That all helps. And being able to program computers, I guess it could help. It depends on the job. Hard skills working for conjunction with the soft skills we briefly addressed in previous posts and will continue to address through these series. Throughout my experience, something I have become aware of is the individual applying for jobs that a lot of past experience. These hard skills are learned through study, training and practice. A few suggestions I have are ability to start volunteering. This is a great opportunity to start gaining experience and transferable skills. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I will be going to the Dyslexia Foundation and seeing the connections between Asperger's and dyslexia tomorrow. Because I was diagnosed with dyslexia when I was like 6, so pardon me, 2010. Yeah. And the man said I was good at doing puzzles when I was doing my dyslexia thing. I think I ranked quite high on solving patterns, as Tyron's mother puts it, layout. Alright, I'll keep you updated. Peace.